welcome to my channel. My name's Kelsey for those of you who don't know. Today I figured I was going to film a video of my current beauty favorites. This has kind of been a collective thing for the last couple months that I have really been enjoying and using every day, and I thought I'd share with you guys. So please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below of something that you'd be interested in seeing, and we'll get right into it. So I'm going to start off with non-makeup things. Like, they're still makeup items, but they're not makeup. So these Equate Beauty Makeup Remover Cleansing Wipes. These you can get at Walmart, and I got two for, I think they're two for $8, and they work really good. It's comparable to the Neutrogena makeup wipes. I do really enjoy these, and for the price, you can't really beat it. So I wanted to mention that, and I also want to mention this Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Replenishing Rich Moisturizer. This works so good. My skin is so dry right now. I'm dry in the summer, but in the winter it just gets 10 times worse, and I find it hard to find like a good moisturizer. So I am using that like here and there. Like on the weekends I'll really use it when I wear makeup, but I have like a thicker cream one for during the week when I'm not allowed to wear makeup due to my job. But I really like that one, and it is really inexpensive as well, so it's definitely a good moisturizer to pick up. And I also wanted to share this Mario Badescu skincare. This is the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea, and it's the green one. I have all three now, and I really enjoy all of them. This one is so refreshing though. Like when I put it on my face, I just feel like my face like cooled down and stuff, and I really like it. And I thought that the scent was going to be too much, but it's not, honestly. Next, I'm going to move on to beauty sponges. Now, there's no surprise here, but this Morphe sponge is one of my favorites. I'm sorry that my sponges are dirty. I used them today, so it is a little bit dirty, but these are very inexpensive. And then this e.l.f. sponge that I got at Walmart, I've only been using it for a couple of days now, but I really like it, and for $4, like, you can't really beat the price of them. So these are two really great sponges. Another sponge I really like is from Shop Miss A. Yeah, Shop Miss A, and it is like a little pink beauty blender looking one, and it's only $1. It's $1.60 something, but 60 something cents goes to like an animal rescue, so I really do enjoy those, and they work very well. The only thing I noticed is like they hold more of the product in than like these, and then when you go to clean it, it doesn't clean out as well as these would. So I do need to get online and get some more of those. The next thing I have is this e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer, and this is the Dew Primer. This is amazing. I can't find a good primer for the life of me. I have very textured skin. Like I said before, my skin's very dry, so things don't really stick to it like it should, and this works so good, and not to mention it smells so good. It smells like watermelon. It keeps my skin nice and hydrated, and I just really enjoy that. So I wanted to give that a shot, and it's like $8. So, and I use a lot of it, and I mean it's still pretty full. I don't have a new foundation or concealer because right now I'm going through kind of like a rough patch with foundations and concealers. So if you have any good recommendations for me to try out, please do that. Like I said, like nothing's really sticking to my skin like it should be, and I shave my face, I moisturize, I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost to give extra moisture to my face when I'm in the shower. It's not working. So I have been using the Makeup Revolution and the Physician Formula foundation, and together they're okay, but like in my cheek areas, like it just isn't what I want. So I want to find like a full coverage, like, but I want it to be like a dewy or at least a like satin finish for right now because of the winter and my dry skin. But I do want to mention this Morphe. This is the Glam Bronze Facial and Body Bronzer in the shade Icon. In my last video, I tested this out and I love it. I wore it today and I used it as a part of my eyeshadow, and that's going to come up in another video soon. But like $20 for this big bronzer is like amazing, and the quality is there. It's not like it's not a good bronzer, so I do like that. I skipped over setting powders. I'm so sorry. So the first one is the loose setting powder that I have, and this is the Coty Airspun. This is like $5 at Walmart, and I really like it. It has like a scent to it. It's kind of like a Noxzema, if you've ever like smelled Noxzema scent, but it works really good and I don't have any problems with it when I use it, so I definitely recommend this one. I also recommend the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth. This is a pressed powder. So I've been using the Coty Airspun under my eyes and in the creases of my nose, and then when I bake like my contour and stuff. And I've been setting my face with the rest of my face with this. And this works so good, and it's very light on the skin, and like you can't feel it, so it's not drying or anything. It is the Set and Smooth one, so it says normal to dry is what it's supposed to help, but it is really good, and I definitely recommend it. And the last one is this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I must have dropped it, so it's a little busted, but it just looks like this. And once I'm done like baking under my eye and the powder's gone and everything, I will press this under, and it just really like brightens the eye up. And I notice a difference when I use this versus like when I don't use it. So I really like this. And again, this is also really inexpensive. I got it at Ulta. I can't remember how expensive it was, but Essence is a really good brand if you're balling on a budget. Now I'm going to move on to blush, and this is a Morphe Blush Trio, and this is in the shade of Pop of Peach. And there's 3 blushes in here, and they are all so beautiful. And I'm trying to not cover them, but I'm trying not to blind you either. I have the Pop of Coral one as well. I think they still have these, and I think they have other shades of them, and I do want to pick up the other shades because their blushes are so nice, and I don't think this was expensive at all either. Usually Morphe has really good prices on their products. So there's that. I'm gonna jump into eyebrows real fast. I missed eyebrows. So this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, nothing special, nothing new. I just really love it, and it's the best eye gel, or brow gel, not eye gel. I do want to try out the Benefit Clear Brow Gel and see if that one's better, because I do really like the Benefit Give Me Brow, and so I do want to try that out. If anybody has tried that out, please let me know in the comments to how it compares with the ABH. I have really thick eyebrow, so like it's a mess. Next are my highlighters, and I'm obsessed with these. I also tried these out in my last video with the Morphe bronzer, and it is the Jaclyn Hill. This is the Luminous Powder, and this is in the shade Do Me, and this is so nice. I set my face with this today, and only this, and it was incredible. And like, it wasn't like stiff, it didn't feel like hard to move, and it gave like just a nice shine to my face. And then also the Jaclyn Hill Flash Palette. It looks like this, and both of these products feel like really luxurious and really nice quality, and this is what the inside looks like. So it looks like that. And I also used some of these highlighters on the lid of my eye because I really just wanted to try to use the most that I could out of it today. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to slam that. Kind of just went down fast. But yeah, I really recommend those 2 products. I'm going to do my whip product and my setting sprays next because I have a couple palettes to show, and I really want to explain like why I like these palettes. So I'm just going to quickly go over the last 3 things before the palettes. I love this. It's the Kylie Jenner lip gloss, and this is in the shade Clear with a K, and it is so beautiful. There's like little specks of glitter in here, but you really can't see it at all, and it just makes your lips look really juicy and plumpy and like everything that's on trend right now. And it was also very inexpensive at Ulta for a lip gloss, and I know lip gloss is like gonna be the trend this year, so I wanted to shout out the Wet n Wild Photo Focus 3-in-1 primer water. Yeah, primer water. And this is in the shade Coconut, and I really like this shade. I want to get the shade Cucumber and try it and see if I like that scent as well. And I'm sorry I said shade for scent for Coconut, but they are also very inexpensive. I think they're like $4 or $5, if that, at Ulta, or you can get them at Walmart as well. And then the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This stuff is amazing, and my makeup does not move at all when I use this, so I really like that one. Okay, so next I'm going to share some palettes with you guys. A couple of them have been out for a while, and a couple of them are newer. So the first one is this Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Batootie. She is beautiful. She is sleek and like tiny, and I'm sure she's really travel friendly, and she has every nude shade you could possibly want in here, plus like some really nice shimmers, and there's like, I think Jaybird's like a kind of like a different like press. Sorry, I couldn't like spit the word out, but so this is what she looks like, and she's beautiful, she's loved. Sometimes if I want a little bit of a darker eyebrow, I will go in with a couple of the shades in here and like fill in my eyebrows a little bit with it, and I just love how little she is, and just like the shades and everything, and it's very reasonably priced, and she always has sales on her website for her palettes or her lipsticks, which are amazing. I want to get her highlighters and try them out because they also look amazing, and they're inexpensive as well. Like, she's very reasonably priced. So the next one is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. Now this palette's been around for quite some time. This is the original, like before they redid everything, palette. I've had this since it came out, and the quality is still really good, and like my eyeshadow isn't patchy or anything when I use this. So you can tell which shades I use the most out of it. I want to start like using like the colorful ones and like creating really colorful looks, but she is a really nice palette also, and if you only needed one palette, you could get this one because it has like every shade you need, unless you want like cool tone shades, like more cool tone shades. I feel like this is more of like a warm tone, like neutral kind of palette. There might be a couple cool shades in here, but I definitely think this is more warm tone based. The next one I want to shout out is this Carly Bible Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and it looks like this. And just the aesthetic of this is beautiful, and I like the little bubbles are kind of like raised, so you could kind of feel like what they feel like, but it looks like this on the inside, which it has a really nice array of colors, and there's a lot of like shimmers to play with, but it also has like the neutrals that you would need. It has like really unique colors, like these two right here, they're kind of like multi-dimensional colors, and then like the Moo, this gold shade is just beautiful. So I really enjoy this palette, and these are the palettes that I leave on the side of my desk in my little like grab everyday bin, and I always need to use like a color out of one of them. So this is a great palette. It is a little more expensive. It was for the holiday collection, so I'm not sure how long they're gonna have it, but I do really enjoy it. And last thing I have to show you is this Tati Beauty And this is the Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. And it looks like this. And I just want to show you like a real quick glimpse of the mirror, which looks like this. And then it's a huge mirror. And then all these shades, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different color schemes. And then you get 4 different finishes. So they have the mattes, the sequins, the metallic, and the glitters. I really enjoy the glitters. The only thing is they are really hard to get off, and like once it sticks to your skin, I'll even notice because I do my eyeshadow first most of the time. But when I originally first played with this palette, I did my like foundation and then I did my eyeshadow and put on one of the glitters, and it just kind of like clung to my face and I could not get it off. They say like to brush it off, and I was sitting there brushing it and it wasn't budging. And I'm not complaining because the glitters are everything, but like also these sequins, I adore the Aurora sequence. Like this whole row, the Aurora, which is the cream, is just like beautiful, and like it's just so nice. I also really love the Soothe row. I have to play with the story a little more and like the ritual and memory. I used memory for New Year's Eve, but I haven't really played with it. I used Poet for a look. But it's just a really nice palette. And this is also, I think it was like $48, which is expensive. But for the quality, I don't think it's as expensive as it could be. I think it's very fairly priced. And you do get pretty large pans and the huge mirror, and it's just a really good palette. So those are my current beauty favorites. And like I said, all these products are things that I grab for that are in my little everyday bin. So I did want to just mention them in case anybody was interested in trying them out. I would love to hear what your favorite beauty favorites are and any recommendations. Again, I apologize for my hair. I need to get a haircut and just get it all fixed, because every time I get a haircut, they just botch it even more, and then it's just so unmanageable. So my hair, yes, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's it for this video, and I hope you liked it, and please don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day.